What is up, you guys? In today's episode, I'm going to show you exactly how to find a great woodworking business mentor. Let's dive in. All right, well, welcome back. As always, I am so glad that you're here. I am Zach Vaught. I am your host here on this YouTube channel and also on the Handmade Business Secrets podcast. And in today's episode, I want to walk you through how to find a great woodworking business mentor. Also, just for the sake of simplicity, just a good business mentor in general. Now, the struggle that we all face as woodworking business owners is that there's usually only maybe one or two other guys within a pretty close region to where we are that have grown like pretty successful woodworking businesses. So it can be a little bit tough, especially to find woodworking business mentors locally. But one of the best ways that you can find mentors is by adding value to them. That's one of the main things I want to communicate in this video, is that if you're looking for a good mentor, there's typically two ways to go about it. Either you come alongside them and help them achieve their goals in some way in exchange for mentorship, or you become a really good friend to them, they become a good friend to you, or you pay for access to a group or a mastermind or something where you get access to information that you otherwise would not have. And so when it comes to finding a good mentor, there's a couple things that you want to ask yourself along the way. Number one, have they accomplished what I want to accomplish? This is a really big, important question. Have they done the thing that I'm trying to do? And I'll just be honest with you guys, there's a lot of people online, there's a lot of people that have not actually done the thing that they're teaching. They haven't actually ridden off into the sunset and accomplished the goal attached to what they're trying to teach you to do. So you want to make sure that whoever you follow, whoever you listen to, they have skin in the game, they've actually done the thing that they're trying to help you with. And so I'll shoot you guys straight. Like when I got to around $20,000 per month in my woodworking business, I remember thinking, I want to help guys in their woodworking businesses. I had that vision, I had that goal, and that was something in my heart. But then I remember thinking, well, I don't know that I know enough at that level to really help people, right? So I actually shut down. If you go back and you scroll through the old Handmade Business Secret podcast and you go to the first 10 or 15 episodes, there's about a year in there that I didn't create any content. And the reason was that I wanted to have more skin in the game, experience more, learn more, so that I had a real true place of authority to speak from when I got on camera, when I started doing the podcast consistently. I had experienced a lot of those levels of growth. So that's really important to ask. Have they done what you're trying to do? The second question is, would I trade my situation for theirs? This is another really important question to ask, because there's a lot of guys that are very successful at business that are on their fifth marriage, that their kids hate them, right? Or things like that. And we don't necessarily want to trade our situation for theirs. Like they might have been really successful in business, but I'm trying to find the guy that has the same values that I have and that also has achieved what I want to achieve without burning down the rest of their life, right? And so we want to look at and we want to ask ourselves the question, would I trade my situation for theirs? Have they done it in a way that is sustainable, that's healthy? Because there's a lot more than just the tactics of how to get where you're trying to go, but there's all the mental and emotional and relational components of growing your woodworking business as well. The last thing I'll just mention here is that you don't have to just learn from other woodworking business owners. You don't have to just learn from people inside of our industry. All of the business knowledge that I have learned, or the majority of it, I learned outside of the woodworking business industry. And the reason being is because marketing transcends all industries. Sales transcends all industries. Fulfillment, the process of fulfillment, transcends all industries. Organization and hiring and firing, all those things you can learn from somebody in finance, somebody in real estate. You can learn so many other components that are necessary for your business in fields that are not woodworking related. And so that's what I would encourage you with, is find the experts in those fields that you can apply them to your business model. Okay, so if you're looking for a good mentor, be a good friend, provide value to them. That means that you're bringing something to the table that they don't have, right? So say you're really good at something or you have a connection that they don't have, you bring that to the table in exchange for time spent with them. Or you can join masterminds and join groups and pay for those things. And by the way, those are extremely valuable. Spending some money to accelerate the time in which you learn is how I have been able to go where I've gone in business. And I still have a long way to go, so I'm not where I want to be yet, but it's what has allowed me to get where I have gone. It was by learning at an accelerated rate, by paying for it, right? The last thing I'll mention here is that if you're not listening to books, if you're not reading books, if you don't have an Audible subscription, that is the single greatest place that you can get mentorship. Obviously, you don't get to ask questions and you don't get to have a relationship, but you're getting people's life knowledge, their life experience compacted into a book that you can listen to while you're sanding, while you're assembling stuff, while you're doing stuff. And that is also how I've gotten to where I am. So that's the best $14 a month that you will ever spend, is on that Audible subscription. And I was talking to everyone inside of the Woodworking Woodworking Business Accelerator program yesterday on our call, and I said, I would love to know my return on investment on my Audible subscription. We've made hundreds of thousands of dollars, actually millions of dollars at this point across all the businesses we have for the last 4, 5, 6 years. We've made a lot of money from all the knowledge that was gained by popping headphones in and learning on the go, learning on the drive, learning while we're working, all those sorts of things. So if you're looking for some counsel, some wisdom, some advice, let me give you some resources. Number one, it's a completely free to you, and that is my free ebook, the Handmade Business Secrets ebook. And that really outlines my journey and my story of going from startup in my garage and really struggling and failing to doing over $70,000 per month inside of my woodworking business. It's totally free. Click on the first link in the description below and you can go check that out. Second resource is the Handmade Hero Academy program. This is a great entry-level course. If you're brand new and you're trying to figure out how to build a woodworking business, this is really going to help you get to that $5,000 to $10,000 per month mark, help give you some organic marketing strategies, how to promote your products in an efficient way, how to find the right products, the winning products. And then lastly is if you're trying to really grow your woodworking business on a $15,000 to $20,000 to $30,000 or more level per month, be sure to check out the Woodworking Business Accelerator program. That's where we work with you on a one-on-one basis, on a day-by-day basis. We run your ads for you or teach you how to run ads so that you have new leads in your inbox every single day and you're selling more than ever before and scaling your woodworking business. So with that being said, guys, as always, I love you so much. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.